welcome to Flair Pilates. Let's get started straight away with this nice short core focused Pilates class. So we'll start with a warm up as we always do, standing with your feet right underneath the hips, up at nice and tall. You're going to relax your arms, draw your belly button in and lightly lift that pelvic floor. Nice big breath in, and then on your exhale, we're going to roll down. So you're going to bend those knees, letting the arms hang heavy. We're going to curl all the way to the floor, feeling that beautiful stretch down our lower back, maybe into our hamstrings. Nice big breath in at the floor, and then exhale, rolling up. This is my dog Oscar. He will be around today. And rolling down, let those arms hang heavy. Your fingertips are going to land just forward of your toes. You bend your knees as much as you need to. Big breath in at the floor. Exhale, tummy to spine, and rolling up. Breath in here, and exhale, rolling down. Last one. Bend those knees, curling all the way to the floor. Breathing in when you get there. And exhale, tummy to spine, rolling up. Taking your arms out to the side. Set those shoulders down. We're going to go for a nice side bend on the inhale, and exhale, we'll come up through center. Inhale, we'll go up and over to the other side, up through center, and over, up through center, and over. So the first few might feel a little bit tight, and after you've done a few, hopefully starts to loosen up. And we'll make the next one the last one to each side. So let's add just a little bit of time here. Really open up through that side body, and we'll go the same to the other side. And up through center, turning the palms to face the roof. Bending the knees, you want to set the weight back on those heels. We're going for a gentle double twist of the spine. Back through center, double twist of the spine. Back through center. As always, the hardest part of this exercise is disassociating the top half of your body from the bottom. So we try and keep that pelvis nice and square, and just find that twist through your waist. Nice, double exhale, and an inhale back through center, double exhale, and an inhale back through center. Beautiful. And one more time. And to the other side. Great. Back through center, give those shoulders a roll. So we're going to take a step towards the back of the mat. And we're going to roll down just as we did before. Don't think too much, because we're going to place our hands down onto the mat. And we're going to walk out all the way into a plank. But we're not going to stay there. We're going to bend the knees and just walk one hand at a time back onto our feet, rolling up. Good, let's go again. So nodding chin to chest. Bend the knees. We're going to find the floor. Then walking one hand at a time, keeping the shoulders down, and just watch you're not swaying too much to each side. When you get to your plank, nice and strong. Squeeze those glutes, bend the knees, and we're going to walk all the way back and rolling up. Very nice, let's try again. Rolling down, bend the knees, find the mat, walking out, nice and strong. Bend the knees, heels on the ground, rolling up. And we're going to do that one more time, and we'll stay down in our plank. So chin to chest, bend the knees, find the floor, rolling out, and holding the nice strong plank here. So you want to push through the heel of your hands, getting some space in between your shoulder blades, squeezing the glutes to protect the lower back. And we're just holding nice and strong here. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now either putting your knees down on the mat, or if you're happy to hold the plank, we're going to lower ourselves carefully all the way down to the floor. But don't worry, we're not staying here for too long. We're just going to keep our wings in, press that pubic bone into the mat, and just lower the head down to the mat there. So I haven't got my shoulders resting forward on the mat. I'm activated through my mid to upper back, and we're just going to continue with that feeling. Just a gentle lift of the upper back, and on the exhale, we'll release. So on the inhale, we'll lift, exhale, down. So you want to think of length of your spine, space in between each vertebra. It's not an aggressive lift, it's just nice and gentle. I'm not pressing into the mat with my hands, but I am pressing into the mat with the tops of my feet. I want to keep my feet attached to that mat. It will just help keep the pelvis in the correct spot for now. And breathing in, and breathing out as we lower. We'll do that 3 more times. 3, and 2, and last one. Last one. Nice, good. All right, let's hold here for 2 seconds. We're still activated through the back. You're going to use your hands this time, so reset the spine. Start to press your hands gently into the mat. You're going to give yourself a little bit of help. So we don't have to come up too high. It's purely based on what your body is capable of, how your back feels this morning. Don't give yourself a hard time. If you don't get a really, really big back extension, that's not what we're after. We're after good technique, so keep those shoulders down. Keep the abdominals switched on, keep those glutes working. Protect that lower back. We're just giving the spine a little bit of mobility. Beautiful. So it's an inhale as we lift, and an exhale as we release. An inhale to lift, and exhale to release. This is the last one, and then we'll spin ourselves over and rolling down. Good. So we're going to just spin ourselves or lie down, whichever way you would like to do that. We're going to lie straight down on our back, and let's find our neutral spine. So take a second to find the middle of the mat, hands down by your side, hips, knees and ankles aligned. Relax those shoulders, make sure that your pelvis is in that nice neutral position. Knit those ribs together, gently draw your belly button down and lightly collect the pelvic floor. Give your jaw and your tongue a little bit of a wriggle. All right, so we're going to start with the arms. They're going to go behind us. As they go behind, you want to be really careful you're not lifting your upper back off the ground. So stay connected through your ribs there. Exhale, we're going to lift, and inhale, we're coming down. So nothing too crazy. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, we release. So as the arms go behind, just be really careful that this doesn't happen. Not that that's the absolute worst thing in the world, but you just lose that connection between the top of your pelvis and the bottom of your rib cage. Perhaps your arms don't go all the way back. You know, maybe your shoulders are a bit sticky, so in that case, you don't need to take the arms all the way behind, but trying to maintain this abdominal connection with the arms behind you is what we're trying to achieve here. Lift. All right, we're going to get those legs going, and we're going to support the head now. So on the next one, just take the hands behind the head. We're going to choose one of your legs, doesn't matter which one, and you're going to bring the knee in towards your nose. It's probably not going to hit your nose though. And the idea is that we keep that pelvis nice and stable. So on the way up, you can have a look at your pelvis. Is it staying stable? Or are you feeling the pressure under your back change a lot? Nice. Each time you lift, you want to actively flatten out your abdominals. And we'll do 3, and 2, and 1. Same leg. Let's twist towards that knee, and we're going to crisscross with just the one working leg. The other leg is going to stay nice and still. It's going to help with our stability. Again, the pelvis stays nice and steady. We are rotating through the waist and we're moving our hip joint, but we will try to keep that pelvis nice and stable. Starting to feel that delicious abdominal burn right about now. If you need to have a break at any time, of course, please do so. And we'll do 3 more, and then we'll swap. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Back to center. And let's have a little rest here. I was almost going to power through without giving you a rest, but there's your rest. It's a couple of seconds long. And off we go again. Other leg this time. Stretch it out along the mat. And as you lift, drawing your knee towards your nose. Inhale, we release. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, down. And exhale, lift. Inhale, down. And exhale, lift. Very nice. So starting to definitely feel something or other going on in our abdominals here after all these reps. That's what we're here for. Make sure your technique is really good. So concentrate on all the things I'm talking about, flattening out those abdominals. The pelvic floor is lightly lifted, supporting your head. You're not elevating the shoulders. Let's go into our crisscross. Opposite elbow, same leg. And twist, twist. You can choose to release all the way down to the mat in between, or you can stay lifted depending on what you did on the other side. I'll leave that one in your capable hands. And, and 3 more times. 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Both feet down. Release down to the mat. Take the arms out to the side. Press that lower back into the floor. We're going to take our legs all the way up. We're going to externally rotate our feet here. I don't mind if you have your feet flexed or pointed, whatever makes you happy. And we're just going to do some little changes like this. So of course you can have your feet flexed, or you can just have them relaxed. The idea is that we're just working in a turned out position, so working through those glutes. And we are obviously very, very much relying on the strength in our hip flexors and lower abdominals here. So try not to dome your tummy, your abdominals to the roof. Really try and flatten out those abs as much as you can. Arms are out to the side, because we're going to pause here in a cross leg position, and you're going to take both legs just to one side, back through center, uncross, cross the other way, and to the other side. Back through center, keep externally rotating those hips, and we just change with each one. Again, feet can be however you like them. I point them, just keeps them neat, nice and neat, kind of out of the way of each other. Back through center, switch, over. So this is very strong on those lower abs, hip flexors. Of course, you can have bent knees. How are we going? Not the easiest thing in the world to do, that's for sure. One more time each side. And we come back through center. So I'm going to cross left over right, and I'm going to slowly, slowly, slowly go all the way to the floor. We want a soft landing, so be careful here. Nice soft landing. When you're there, feels good. You can just try and relax into this stretch, so you're trying to keep your shoulders attached to the floor as much as you can. Arms are just relaxed, legs are relaxed, one on top of the other. You get some puppy kisses if you're lucky. And Oski, you're going to be in the way for this next one. Out of the way, buddy. We're going to really engage those lower abdominals, and we're going to lift the legs all the way back up. You're going to uncross and cross your legs, so right over left, and we're going to go all the way down. Oops, nearly hit my little cupboard there, and then same on this side. You're just trying to relax your shoulders onto the mat. Hop out of the way. Oski. Good boy. So you're relaxing into this stretch. And then we're going to remove dog from situation in just a minute. So really draw those lower abdominals in. If you can, lifting the legs all the way up, nice, and we'll bend the knees and find the floor. We're nearly done with this short Pilates session here. Just one more nice thing to do for our spine. So taking the hands down by your side, relax the shoulders. We've got a small gap underneath your lower back, and got dog hair in my face. We're going to roll up into a bridge, breathing in here and rolling down. So just concentrating on that really beautiful articulation of the spine. We're focusing on one vertebra at a time. As soon as your pelvis leaves the floor, you want to start squeezing those glutes and rolling up. Breathing in, rolling down, one vertebra at a time. Because we're at the end of class, even though it's a short class, you can actually press your bridge up a little bit higher if it feels nice. And keeping that really nice technique, so glutes are squeezing. You get to that point where your knees are in line with your shoulders, and then you press up a little higher if you want to, if it feels okay. We're nearly done. And rolling up. And rolling down will do. Let's just do one more. Last one. All the way up. Rolling down, nice. And to get ourselves up onto our feet, we're going to stretch out our legs. We're going to do one roll up. So taking the arms all the way behind. Arms come first, nodding chin to chest. Peeling yourself up. We're going to round the back. Sit up nice and tall. And then we're going to come up to standing. So we're going to try not to use your hands on the ground to stand up. So tucking those legs in, coming all the way up, or just making your way up into your feet, whichever way is comfortable for you and your body. So standing nice and tall. Big breath in. And exhale, nodding chin to chest, rolling down. Breathing in when you get there. Exhale, rolling up. And rolling down. We're doing 3 in total. Remember how you felt at the start. Compare it to how you're feeling now. And this is your last one. So rolling down. And rolling up. And we're all done for today. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.